Now time for our reporter's cut, where we highlight all the stories our reporters have been working on. Now, this is a story you will only see on 9. FBI says a Venezuelan gang called TREN de Aragua has made its way to the border.
Shout out to you, Ed. You know what? I'm not looking right now, but I didn't see it. But if you did, I appreciate it, bro. Did you get locked out of your old account or something?
Yeah, that's right. This rapidly expanding gang has spread throughout South America and now into our communities, posing a threat to borderland families. Our Oriana Batoro reports.
The fastest growing transnational criminal organization known as the TREN de Aragua is a Venezuelan gang that has now infiltrated its way into the United States.
So now again, we got to ask the question, how did they get into the United States? So now let me ask you guys a question. Does this TREN de la Agua infiltrating into the United States under Biden border policy, does this substantiate the claims that the open border is a national security threat? If it does, give me a thumbs up. If it does not, give me a thumbs down. Now, here's my question. Who's responsible for facilitating and not stopping this national security threat that we're facing? That's my question for you guys. Let it rip.
Well, it is now time for our reporter's cut, where we highlight all the stories our reporters have been working on. Now, this is a story you will only see on 9. FBI says a Venezuelan gang called TREN de Aragua has made its way to the border.
Yeah, that's right. This rapidly expanding gang has spread throughout South America and now into our communities, posing a threat to borderland families. Our Oriana Batoro reports.
The fastest growing transnational criminal organization known as the TREN de Aragua is a Venezuelan gang that has now infiltrated its way into the United States through various sectors of the U.S.-Mexico border.
Here in El Paso, TREN de Aragua gang members who are identified are put into prosecution pathways for.
So this video right here, it looks like it's literally just a retitled version of the same video that that we just watched, which is interesting because you know, if you were to do that on YouTube, if you retitled the same video, they would get you for posting the same the same content, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube has special rules for certain people and different rules for others, you know what I'm saying? Which is to be expected, you know what I'm saying? Just point it out. So we're gonna take a quick look here. Fox News is now talking about these super gangs late. They're on PC time, late as hell. You know what I'm saying? See? Color people time. New Black Media be coming with the information early. PC time, they late. We was talking about this about a month or two ago. You know what I'm saying?
New York's National Guard is reportedly checking all arriving migrants for distinctive tattoos linking them to a new vicious Venezuelan.
Shout out to Carlton. Carlton said border crisis and Putin allegedly has a Death Star weapon aimed at us. Yeah, that's facts, man. Putin over there got that satellite. Putin got some G.I. Joe Cobra level satellite shit floating around. We got the border crisis going on. There's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
Street gang. According to the department, gang tattoos include AK-47 assault rifles, the Nike logo of Michael Jordan, stars, gas masks, stuff like that.
Now, these people racist as hell, and they got 23 Michael Jordan on their arm. These people are just wild. Literally hijacked the entire way that, like, the West Coast black people dress. Sitting up there talking about, listen, how many people ever heard, I think the dude name is Volume 10 back in the day. You remember that song, Pistol Grip Pump on my lap at all times. Pistol Grip Pump on my lap at all times. Pistol grip pump on my lap at all times. Y'all remember that? Fools be jacking other fools, but they don't be jacking mine. Y'all remember that song? Go look at how Volume 10 was dressed in that video. Wasn't none of these folks dressing like that. Now the khakis, the lokes, you know what I'm saying, the slippers and all that, the Dickie outfits, you know what I'm saying, the janitor suit. Now they all dressing like that, sitting up there talking about they was doing it first. There's no people that was doing that out there before Volume 10. Volume 10 was hot before Cypress Hill was even popping. Stop Swagger Jack, man. I had sent somebody a video I think it was AB Promotions. Man, I sent AB Promotion this video of these cats that was rapping to the For the Love of Money beat. Bone Thugs and Harmony. They'd be sitting up there trying to say that Busy Bone is Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? These people don't even like black people. They got the Jordan thing on there. They got the song. Listen, the song that got the song that's got the For the Love of Money beat is called La Raza. So you mean to tell me that you confused swagger jacking weirdos, swagger jacked the song by some foundational black Americans, Eazy-E and Bone Thugs and Harmony, sitting up there swagger jack Bone Thugs and Harmony style on that song, and the name of the song is La Raza? That's a whole entire contradiction. What is wrong with these? This is what I'm telling y'all about these people, man. What is wrong with these people? They got a Michael Jordan thing on. They knew they was gonna find a way to put some FBA into this. Michael Jordan on the damn thing. Look at this. They can't stand black people, but they pay close enough attention to black people to get the type of tattoos. They copy the same gang. They copy the gang swag. Y'all even copy the criminal swag. Like, seriously? And then lie about it. See, people try to criticize black people because black people use the names, you know, like Capone. You know what I'm saying? They use the names like, Gotti and stuff like that. Here's the difference. Black people don't be sitting up there saying that it was black people who were the mafia. You know what I'm saying? Like Jadakiss them had a video where they had Gotti's kids in the video. You know what I'm saying? They don't sit there and say they made this shit up. Like they mad about The Last Dragon. Sure enough. They never said that they came up with karate and all that shit. These people say that they came up with this shit. That's the difference. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man AB Promotions. AB Promotions said the word is no. It's so beautiful. It neutralizes everything. Facts. AB Promotion to tell you I sent him that song. The Bone Thugs and Harmony Swagger Jackers with the name of the song called La Raza. Are you serious? You copied off of a song made by five actually foundational black American dudes, and y'all call that song La Raza. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kirk with the $4.99 super chat. Kurt 99 said, or I said Kurt 99. Kurt said, but Rob, we're all brown, historically underserved and underrepresented. We're all in this together. Psh. That's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that we all immigrants too. And they find politicians who are black to push that nonsensical message. I don't have a Freedom Town story. I can't trace any of my family back to any papers at any immigration office with USCIS. What are you talking about? That's not xenophobic to say either. That's just the truth. But guess what? If you're undocumented, you can't trace your stuff back either. You know what I'm saying?
Stars, gas masks, stuff like that. It comes as law enforcement sounds the alarm, possible plans to join forces with MS-13. Here its reaction is
look at this.
Northern Virginia region.
Now, see, I want y'all to understand. The first thing that they do, look at this. I want y'all to pay attention. The first thing, pay attention to this, right? Look, these people right here, these criminals, right? They came to the United States. They didn't have no Hispanic diaspora war. They didn't say, nigga, you make your tamales with corn husk. We make ours with banana leaf. They didn't do that. They came here and created a criminal value chain and formed like Voltron. Why do y'all think that is? They didn't say, oh, You eat tacos and refried beans and rice. You don't have no cocha. We eat empanadas and pollos y arroz. They didn't do that. They came here and they not even the same culture. These is a Venezuelan gang that them linked up with MS-13, who is the Salvadorian gang, and said, we about to run it. So here's my question for y'all. What is you guys' thoughts on the organic cohesion between these criminal organizations? Carlton Way said, to be fair, the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans be at each other's neck. They be at each other's neck until some black people come around, or until a dark Puerto Rican or a Mexican come around. They be at each other's neck until La M said, y'all need to do this and bring us the money back. And then they don't be at each other's neck no more. They find some black people to mess with. You know what I'm saying? In Chicago, they got the Latin Kings. It's a Puerto Rican one and a Mexican one. They the same gang, but they got a different sign though. You know what I'm saying? They don't be at each other's when they dealing with some GDs or some vice lords or some folks. You know what I'm saying? They not at each other's necks. And if they was at each other's necks, they've changed their focus real quick. You know what I'm saying? So now this is the question that I gotta ask y'all. What's up with that? What causes that? Because we all know that that's true. We've all seen the quote unquote diaspora wars videos and TikToks and all of that. But now, like, see, with this diaspora, you see a super criminal value chain network. You know what I'm saying?
Choose include AK-47 assault rifles, the Nike logo of Michael Jordan, stars, gas masks, stuff like that. It comes as law enforcement sounds the alarm, possible plans to join forces with MS-13. Here with reaction is former Northern Virginia Region Gang Task Force Executive Director Jay Lanham. That's quite a title. Jay, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so, we've been thinking about, with all these migrants, there could be some members of MS-13 in there. Now it turns out the gang is called TREN de AUAGUA, and apparently what they're doing, they're coming from Venezuela. They're asking the Border Patrol, okay, write us down, we're claiming asylum. And then they're coming to New York where they're trying to recruit other migrants to be part of their criminal enterprise.
Let me ask you guys this question. How long do you think they've known about this? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? How long do y'all think that they've known about this? There it is. I mean, like, there it is right there. What else is there to say? You know what I'm saying? What else is there to say? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Edward Berry. I just clicked over onto BLR2. I see it. Appreciate you, bro. What else is there to say? Yeah, I gotta agree with DC Precise. They've always known. They've known this. This ain't nothing new. Look at his face on the TV. You can look at his face and tell he's lying. Hey, I got a deal for you. No, you don't. You got a deal for you. Shut your lying ass up.
It's a brilliant business model.
Yeah, it's
a brilliant business. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's not a pointless crime. It's not a violent crime. It's not a violent crime. It's brilliant. This is brilliance. This is what brilliance looks like to Fox News. Just so y'all see it. Y'all heard it here first. Not my words. This really isn't brilliant. You know what I'm saying? This is common sense. You guys remember on Crimecast when I used to have that the little sub series on Crimecast called "They Don't Even Know How to Do Crime Right"? It's not brilliant. We've been talking about the criminal networks for a long time. Y'all see, I want to make sure that y'all see this. This is brilliant. Yeah, this is brilliant. This is what they did to help set up the United States. The movie, The Gangs in New York. That's why he appreciates it and sees it so brilliant, because he can relate. His ancestors did the same thing. We can't relate because we're the only group of people that doesn't have criminal ancestors here in the United States. We don't have criminal ancestors in the United States. You know what I'm saying? What's brilliant about any of this? That's my question to you guys. What's brilliant about any of this? Was it brilliant when they was whooping that cop's ass just a couple weeks ago? This same dude right here was really upset about that. Oh my God, they're beating up the police officers. It wasn't brilliant then. You low life, low IQ did you? Oh, it was low IQ back then. But this week is brilliant. Okay.
It's a brilliant business model.
It's brilliant. No, it's not a brilliant business model. It's actually a basic business model. It's called an economy of scale, which is something that they teach you in freshman level business classes. It's an economy of scale. It's not brilliant. Brilliant is when you use basic concepts to come up with a new concept that nobody's ever used before, and the first deployment of it is an initial and ongoing success. That's what brilliant is. This isn't brilliant. This is just, again, common sense. Economies of scale. How many people know what an economy of scale is? There's what's called economies of scope, and then there's called what's economies of scale. These are economies of scope and economies of scale, which are concepts that already existed that people utilize in business. You know what I'm saying? It's not brilliant. Calm down, buddy. Okay. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Go smoke something real quick and come back. Go dump some ice on your head real quick and come back, okay? You know what I'm saying? Cool down a second. Slow your roll. You know what I'm saying?
Asking the Border Patrol, okay, write us down, we're claiming asylum. And then they're coming to New York where they're trying to recruit other migrants to be part of their criminal enterprise. It's a brilliant business model.
It's really not. It's also circumstantial. Who else they going to recruit? Who else they going to recruit to be a part of their business model? They going to recruit ICE agents? They going to recruit police officers? Who the hell they going to recruit? They got to find Spanish-speaking people. Yeah, they ready to jump in. So I want you guys to pay very close attention, right? Shout out to my man Izzy. Izzy always said that degeneracy and violence are them folks' love language, right? He always said that. Shout out to the people that, you know what I'm saying, y'all know my man Izzy. You know what I'm saying? Izzy always say that, right? You see how excited this dude is off of some degeneracy and violence? You know what I'm saying? They really have an appreciation for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very similar to what MS-13 did years ago. They crossed the border. Now they received temporary protection status through July this past year, so they legally come into the country and they immediately begin recruiting.
Now, let me ask you guys a question. How many people know the backstory behind MS-13 and why MS-13 exists? Does anybody in here know why MS-13 exists? Because one thing that I find interesting about these situations when we get down into this rabbit hole and we start talking about this is that a lot of these guys, they always forget to tell the story about how MS-13 came to be. Does anybody know how MS-13 came to be? Anybody know the villainy arc of MS-13. Shout out to AB Promotions. AB Promotions says, I know it's a jail gang. I'm going to give you all a hint. You know, MS-13 means La Martichura. Martichura means military. Y'all should look up the backstory on MS-13. Look up the backstory on MS-13 and then come back and comment on this video.
Other members from Venezuela to join the gang if they're not already in the country.
Yeah, exactly. And you just touched on it. If they claim asylum, they're in a special category. So I would imagine, you know, if they're arrested locally, like that kid who I think is 17 years old, could be older, his age is up for debate. He was involved in beating up the cops. And then a couple days later, he was arrested for robbing a Macy's. He doesn't care. He's got special status in this country.
Yeah, correct. It's alarming to me, and it should be alarming to everyone, that these gang members are coming into the community because they are here and they're going to commit crimes, whether it be within their own gang or to citizens of New York, such as we've seen. Yeah. And it should be scary and alarming to everyone. Well,
it is scary. One National Guard source here in New York said it's to a point.
Man, what's going on right here? Is this dude rapping, or is he giving orders, or what's going on?
One National Guard source here in New York.
Is this like a migrant smack DVD? What's going on right there? Real quick, shout out to y'all. If y'all haven't smashed the like button, please take a moment, smash the like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, please take a moment, hit that bell. Also, please share this stream to your social media. We almost got our 120 likes. We got 60 people watching it. We got 117 likes. Yeah, that's facts. Because a lot of them folks down there escaped over to Germany from World War II. That's facts. Shout out to Carlton. Carlton said a lot of those gangs are connected to the other N-word that's connected to Germany. Facts. Y'all need to watch them old Undocumented Bros videos that's on members only. You know what I'm saying?
Said it's to a point, Jay, that they have to post policies on use of force. It's like being in a combat zone with these guys.
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is go back to years ago in LA when they were having all of the gang turf wars. And, you know, that would be one of my concerns. Well, I have two concerns. Number one, are they going to begin to have turf wars with MS-13 and other gangs? Or two, are they going to form these alliances to become the alpha dog, if you will? Because right now, MS-13 is the alpha dog on the East Coast.
Jay, does the White House know about this?
I would certainly hope so.
Now, shout out to Brooklyn Queen, right? Brooklyn Queen said originally the gang was set up to protect Salvadorian immigrants from other gangs in the Los Angeles area. Over time, the gang grew into a more traditional criminal organization. Now, there's even history before that. Look up, I want y'all to, somebody look this up. Look up MS-13 and Salvadorian Civil War. Look that up and see what it comes up with. Let me know in the comment section.
I mean, they have control over all of our national intelligence, so hopefully they would have that information. I don't know how much intel we have on AUAGUA at this point, because as far as I know, we don't have diplomatic relations with Venezuela, which obviously means we can't properly vet these people coming across the border because we don't have criminal record backgrounds.
So why are we letting them come across the border? Like, why is that? Why is that a thing? Why is that? Why is that going on? Does that make sense? It's wild when you sit here, right? And you sit here and you watch these people that are supposed to be, quote unquote, allegedly running things and so highly capable, literally just sitting here not capable of doing anything. Would you guys agree? If you guys agree, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down.
And that's why they're looking to see if they've got these gang tattoos. Let's see if that makes any difference.
Yeah. Jay, and I'll tell you, my concern about the tattoos also, years ago, we saw gang members starting to go away from tattoos and markings so they can't be readily identifiable.
Well, let's see if it does turn up anybody. Jay, thanks very much for joining us today.